Hello everybody, Jeff here. Well, here are my scores from the record show today, and I've got some goodies for you. And plus a holy grail that I'm be showing the very last record. So let's get started. And this is almost about $200 I spent on all these. So these first three here were $3 each. This is the Who Face Dances. The Time Ice Cream Castle. I've got this on cassette. And I was trying to remember whether I had a vinyl copy of this or not. I'm not sure. If I do, then well, I got two copies. Okay, and this is really interesting. CKLW Solid Gold. This is a compilation album. CKLW is in Windsor, Ontario, and was one of the main radio stations I listened to growing up. That really got me started on music. This station and WTAC in Flint, mostly WTAC, but this station had a good signal here too. And it's got stuff like One Bad Apple by the Osmond Brothers, Guess Who, American Woman, Chickaboom Daddy Dewdrop, Hitchin' a Ride, Vanity Fair, Ain't It Funky Now, James Brown, and 18 by Alice Cooper. And it's got this this album exemplifies the broad spectrum of AM radio. There are many different cuts here and various approaches to music, but they share a common bond in that they all reached throngs of people and were widely accepted. The reason for this, whatever they may be, are contained in the record. There are tunes here that I personally like and others that I dislike, as I'm sure there will be for you, but they all have a habit of flashing you back to your own particular circumstances at the time of their popularity. A good package to have 10 or 15 years from now. And that was written by Burton Cummings from the Guess Who. So this sounds like a great listen. Okay, now the prices I paid for these are next. The rest of them are on the covers. And I pretty much paid full price. They gave me a couple bucks off on them, but altogether, one vendor and another vendor too, just a couple dollars off on all of them. But for the most part, I paid full price for what they were asking for them. So here's AC/DC, Let There Be Rock, $6. And most of these are in very good plus, BG plus to NM near mint condition. Alice Cooper Goes to Hell. John Lennon and Yoko Ono Double Fantasy. This is one that's been missing from my collection that I've been looking for. Here's Pink Floyd Animals, and this is one I've been looking for on vinyl. That's not straight there. And it's one of the ones I went there looking for, and that was on my list. So this one's $15. The Who, Odds and Sods. Michael Jackson, Thriller, and this is in really nice shape. I paid $7 for this. Probably could have found it cheaper at other places, but I've been wanting this one, so I bought it on cassette when it came out, but that's I don't know if I've still got that. I have the cassette anymore, but I've been wanting to get a copy of this. I was looking for Off the Wall and Bad too, but I didn't find copies of those. Bruce Springsteen, The River. Herbie Hancock, Man-Child. Herbie Hancock, Future Shock. That's the one with Rockin' on it. And Herbie Hancock, Sound System. I was looking for a copy of Headhunters, but I didn't see one. Here we have Deep Purple, Made in Japan. This is a German pressing, and it's in real good shape, except for one side has a about a 2-inch long scratch in it. I haven't really looked at all these since I got them home, just from looking at them in the place. There wasn't very good lighting either in there, but my other copy of this is in very good shape, and it's been very hard to find a copy of this album that's in good shape, so I grabbed this. Black Sabbath, We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll. I believe this is live. The Beatles, Help soundtrack. This is a later pressing on the Apple label. The Beatles' second album, this is also a later pressing on the Apple label. And this is interesting. This is MC5, the very best of the MC5. Now it says it came out in 2009. I'm not sure if it was if this is a new compilation that came out then, or a reissue of something older, but it's still sealed. I paid $18 for this one, but this looks like it's going to be a great listen. It ain't going to stay sealed, it's going to be listened to. So, and this is a really cool find here. Simple Minds, New Gold Dream, 81, 82, 83, and 84. And this is also another one that I only had on cassette. But I'm going to pull this out. This is on gold marble vinyl, and this is beautiful. I don't have a lot of records that are colored vinyl, but this is the first one I've gotten that's has marbled vinyl. It's got some purple splashes in there. And this is a great album too. So we'll put that back. Oh, I'm down to 1 bar on my battery. Hope it holds out till the end here. Here's Janet Jackson's Control. This was $3. Another one that I had on cassette back in the day, and I think I still got this cassette. Great album. The Kinks present a soap opera. This is their 1975 album, and just add that to my Kinks collection. The B-52s, Mesopotamia. This is an EP, actually. The Beatles, Let It Be. Only $6, and it's in good shape too. The cover's not the greatest, but and this one has been missing from my collection. I was trying to find Revolver, but I haven't found a copy of that one yet. Cream, Fresh Cream. The Bob Seger System, Ramblin' Gamblin' Man. This is a reissue on the Orange Capital label. This is his 1969 album. It's got 2+2, Ramblin' Gamblin' Man. Good stuff here. Capital reissue. The Allman Brothers Band, Eat a Peach. And more Bob Seger, Smokin' OPs. And this is also a later Capitol reissue. This is on the green Capitol label. It'd be nice to have the originals of these, but I'll take the reissues too. These are two that are missing my collection. And here we have a Mark Farner solo album. Mark Farner. White label promo on it. I don't think there's a white label. It's just a regular Atlantic label, but yeah, it's regular Atlantic label, but it's a promo. Of course, Mark Farner was from Grand Funk Railroad, from right here in Flint. And here's my Holy Grail. Journey, Dream After Dream. Now this album, I was a big Journey fan back in the day. This album came out after the Departure album and before the Live Captured album, and I never even knew this existed till just a couple years ago. It's a Japanese pressing with the OBI strip. This is the soundtrack to the Japanese movie Dream After Dream, and I think Columbia only pressed like maybe 100,000 copies of this. I don't remember getting any airplay, at least around here anyways. I've never heard the album, so this is probably going to be the first one I listen to out of this batch. And it was recorded in Japan while they were on their 1980 tour, which they also came to Flint on that tour. But it just trips me out that I never knew this existed till just a couple years ago. So this is definitely a find for me, because I'm a big Journey fan, always was, up until probably the Raised on Radio album. I kind of started burning out on them, but this was the last album that Greg Raleigh played on. So this is going to be a great listen and a great find here, and it was $12. Okay, that's it. And here's the scary part. There's another show coming up next month at the same place, Sunday, August 11th. So downtown Frankenmuth at the Fisher Hall. So maybe I'll go back and get some more then if I'm not doing anything else. So okay, that's it. Y'all have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.